Today's plan, I'm going to make a roof rack for the Scudo. I've got some bits of scrap metal from what left over from the last roof rack I made, and I've got an old bed that Julie picked up at the dump. So, bit of scrap metal again, going to make a roof rack. This roof rack won't be the full size of the Scudo because that would be huge, and it's not going to be carrying anything industrial or anything, so it's just going to be for carrying camping gear, so we don't get all the wet stuff in the van. It's going to be about 3.5 feet by 3.5 feet, measured that this morning. I reckon that'll be big enough for anything we need to carry. I was thinking about putting some lights on the roof, but I don't think we really need it. I'll maybe get some rock lights and put them on the bottom, just to light up the area around the van, just so if we're camped we can have a wee bit of light. Now I've taken some of the metal I've got left over and a few bits of the bed, chopped them up to get a rough idea what size it's going to be. Say 3.5 feet by 3.5 feet. Let's see, I've got enough metal here. I've got enough metal here that, well, it will make the frame. I've looked at the fixings on top of the roof. They're kind of strange. It's an M6 bolt with a kind of a captive nut thing and the bolt screws into, so I'm going to make some kind of wee custom brackets for that. Now this is the basic idea of how the brackets are going to work to fix it to the roof. Basically a bit of kind of box steel. It's quite thin but it's strong enough for what I need it for. I've drilled a hole in the bottom. That will go through or over the captive nut on top of the roof, and there's a groove at the back of that cut through that sits over the original mounting point. So that'll sit in the rail with the screw to the top, and it should hold it nice and firm, I hope. Another reason I decided to go for 3.5 feet by 3.5 feet. 3.5 feet is actually slightly narrower than the roof rails, or the gutters on the top of the van. It just means it's going to taper in a little bit at the top because I didn't really want it sticking out. The Jeep's quite boxy, so it's fine, it can sit box with the Jeep. The Scudo tapers in, and I want to continue the taper in to the roof rack as well, so it doesn't kind of protrude too much. Why don't I just buy a roof rack? Put the mask on with hair like this. It's a bit of a pain. There's a technique to it. Sorted. Just going to take a sanding pad and just clean up some of the metal, give it a few tacks so it's held in place, and then I can start bracing it properly. I've got a few more bits of bed frame left. I'm going to use them to make up some supports in the middle to go across to kind of brace it a bit, and I'm going to use the curved bits to make up a rail for the front, rail for the side, and a small rail at the back, just to kind of hold things in a bit better. Well, more grinding. Slight change of plan, just been laying it out, seeing what metal I've got left, and I decided to make it look something like that. Which you've got plenty of strength, got the side rails, front rail and a small bracket rail at the back. That's most of the fabrication stuff's done. It's looking okay, I think. Just a few more foam holes to weld in and then work out how I'm going to make some kind of floor on it. I made a bit of a bed for it. I've used some of these bars off the bed originally. They're just to do with the fold out mechanism, so they're steel, so they should be strong enough. Got the sides and the front and back welded on. I've just got another couple of struts to put in here and then I'll get it all welded up properly. Then I can get it cleaned up, ready for painting. On the other hand, what I could do is I could stop and take a break because the battery in my drill's just died, so I need to charge that first. Coffee. Just welding on the last of the supports. Finally. I cut it really badly, so I'm going to fill that with weld and then grind down all the scruffy welds. Yeah. Well, that's an afternoon's worth. Got the frame ready and I've got all the holes sealed up. What I've done is I've actually used filler, well, sealant inside all the holes in the metalwork. Something I wish I'd actually done in the Jeep. I've noticed that the Jeep has been getting water into these holes and then it's rusting on the inside and it's running out as rusty water, and the top of the Jeep looks kind of orange, which is supposed to be blue. So to stop that happening here, I've basically sealed all the holes and I've put sealant over all the welds. I've ground all the welds down to cover my shoddy welding. But once the sealant's dry, I'll just get a wee sand down and prime it. Yeah, really bad spray technique, but it's a roof rack. That's first coat. Let that dry, turn upside down, and give it another blast over to the other side.